for anyone but you. I swear, looking through everything there is, can't imagine anything we miss. Can't imagine anything but two of us can't do. Through the years, never let me down, turn my life around. The sweetest days I found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. The love and life we made, I'm so glad I stayed right here with you through the years. Well, howdy there, pluckers. Oliver Sawfingers back with you again for hopefully what will be another interesting lesson for all you Kenny Rogers fans, especially. A song called Through the Years, okay, from about 1982 I think it was, or something like that. Anyway, I might be wrong there, but I'm in standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the key of G, which is the same key as the original recording. Okay, it does on the original obviously change key halfway through the song, it goes up a key. Obviously I've not done that for my version, I've kept it all in the same key, but just to let you know that everything goes up one sort of fret, and so it involves a load of bar chords and stuff, so I really wouldn't advise it unless you're a very competent guitarist. Okay, you want to keep it in the same key. Okay, so what you heard there was basically the intro, a verse and a chorus, and basically it just repeats the same again, and then it raises up a key and does a couple of choruses, I think. Okay, so I've just kept it brief so I don't bore you to death with my singing, because it's not too good. So anyway, what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to show you the intro, and also I use it as the outro. Okay, and then part 2 will be the verse and the chorus section. Okay, so the intro, starting off, I'm just basically playing a partial G chord. I'm just playing the 3rd fret of the bottom E string and the open D string, the 4th string, right? Then we're doing this, okay, double stops, top 2 strings, starting off with that, which is the 7th fret on the top E and the 8th fret of the 2nd string. You pluck those and you hammer up with your, I'm using my 3rd finger, to the 8th fret and then back again. So you hammer up, pull off, so it's alright, so you hit the 2 notes, hammer up with that 3rd finger to the 8th fret on the 2nd, then take that finger off and then play those 2 again. So, right? Hope I explained that okay. Then we do this one, 5th fret of the top E string, 7th fret of the 2nd string. So, and then we go down 2 frets to the 3rd fret top E to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Okay, so got so far. Okay, then I'm playing an A minor 7th, which is like an A minor chord, but leave off the 3rd finger, open 3rd string, the G string's open, 5 downwards, and it's arpeggiated more than anything else. Something like that. Okay, so it's, so far we've got this. Okay, so it's okay, very simple. Then we're playing this 2 chords. This is a D7 sus4. So if you can imagine a D7, but what I'm using is these 2 fingers are the 1st fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd. Yeah. But what I'm doing is I'm using my pinky to play the 3rd fret on the top E string, which would sound like that, and then I'm playing the D7, so the 2nd fret on the top E with the 3rd finger. So it's like, okay, so when have we got this? So like again, it's just a sort of arpeggiated strum. Okay, then we're going into a B minor 7th. Right, I'm playing it as a bar chord, 5 downwards on the 2nd fret. Okay, not playing the bottom E string. 2nd finger's playing the 3rd fret of the 2nd, and my 3rd finger's playing the 4th fret of the 4th string. 5 downwards. Again, it's all sort of picky, sort of arpeggiated type of thing. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, so it's a 5th string and then 4th string and then sort of something like that. Okay. Just you can do whatever you feel like doing on it. Then we go to an E minor 7th or an E minor, whichever you like the sound of best. Same thing, bottom E string, and then, or you can just arpeggiate it. Okay, so now we've got this. Sorry, try again. We go to an A minor 7th again, and then finally we play that D7 sus4 again, like those two, first on the 2nd, 2nd on the 3rd, top E, 3rd fret. Again, just a nice 5 downwards, like that. So the whole thing. And we're into the first verse, okay? So there you have it, boys and girls. For that B minor 7th, if you can't manage the bar chord, you could probably just get away with a simpler B minor. So you could do that just something like that, 4 downwards. That's that 2nd fret on the top E, 2nd fret of the, 2nd fret of the top E, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 4th fret of the 3rd and 4th strings, like that, simple. 4 downwards, okay, and then the E minor. So there you go, boys and girls. Anyway, hopefully you'll join me for part 2, which will be the verse and the chorus, okay, which is then repeated in the same key, and then it climbs up a key, and I think it just does another couple of choruses in the new key, I think. Okay, or it might do a verse as well, I'm not sure, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend trying to change key unless you're very, very good at bar chords. Okay, so thanks very much for watching, listening. This is a simpler version after all. Okay, so see you soon.